Well, hello, neighbor. I know it's been a few days. It took me a while to upload my video. Last time I made one, I actually didn't get to upload that video. I had to do another one which wasn't that great. To me, I knew when I uploaded it, it wasn't that great, but I had to put something up there. But anyway, come on in, neighbors. Come into my yard. We got some things to talk about that I hope will be interesting to you all. I'm going to ride around my yard some this morning. Well, should I say this afternoon? Yesterday, my husband and I rode about an hour and, I would say 20 minutes to the casinos we have here in Mississippi. I played a little blackjack. Didn't do bad, but didn't do great. We stayed about probably 2.5 hours. It was a nice trip. I got to get out of the house, which that's always a plus for me. But anyway, I got home last night. I was hurting real bad in my leg and my hip because the drive was really short as far as the duration. I mean, usually when we go over there, we stay 5 or 6 hours and just gamble. But this time we had a quick turnaround, and me sitting in that car really causes my leg, my bad leg, which is my right leg, to hurt and throb, and then it moves up to my hip area, which where I have my osteo, and it's just so painful. But I got home, was able to take my meds, and it finally calmed down about 12 o'clock, and I was able to get some sleep. So my husband wakes up this morning and goes hunting. Oh, wow. If you've watched my previous videos, you know how I feel about that. Don't get me wrong, I love the deer meat because it's very lean and it helps me as far as my disability. But as far as the concept of getting out of a warm bed and going out into cold weather to shoot something that may or may not come by, I just cannot comprehend that. Oh, let's see. One day last week, and I'm trying to think of the day, and my husband was actually working nights. Anyway, their plant, the plastic plant where my husband works, caught on fire, and it was pretty bad. My daughter works in the financial field, and she has to go each week to justice court where they sue people so they'll pay their money back on their loan. And it's right by where my husband's plant is. So when she gets up there, she sees this black billowing smoke coming from the plant. She thinks her dad's at work. So she starts just just blowing our phones up, trying to figure out where her dad is. So I finally answer her dad's phone, and she's like, where's dad? And I said, well, he's over here in the recliner. Why? She said, the plant's on fire. And so James tells Taylor, hang up, FaceTime me, and let me see just how bad it is. So she hangs up, turns the camera around, shows him how bad it is, and he's like, oh my goodness. So then his phone starts blowing up. Since he's worked there 20-something years, everybody started contacting him, wanting to know, did he know anything? Had he heard anything? What's going on? So he didn't get to sleep that much that day because everybody just kept calling and trying to check about what's going on. But it was some pretty extensive damage. He was off this weekend because they're assessing the damage of the plant. He did guard duty Friday night, I guess, just to watch the plant, to make sure the fire didn't start back up. But they had 5 fire trucks there from different areas that was trying to put this fire out. It started around 9 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock, when it come across the news, our local news, they only had 85% of it contained. So it took them till about 3 o'clock that afternoon to get this fire under control, pretty much out. So that should tell you right there how bad this fire was. On a good note, my daughter and son-in-law are purchasing their first home. I'm so excited for them. They own some property now out about 6 miles from where we live, and it's a mobile home and about almost 3 acres of land. So now they're buying a brick home with over 3 acres of land. My daughter's very excited because she's always wanted to purchase a home, but I always tell her things come at the right time. You have to be patient. But with a 26-year-old, and I can remember when I was 26, you really don't have that much patience. But she said, Mom, I don't know when I'm going to start listening to you about you telling me that to wait and to be calm and everything happens and it's going to be okay. I said, I know. When are you going to start listening? She said, it's just so hard. I mean, young people want stuff right now. They want that instant gratification. And I don't mean all young people. I'm not trying to put all young people in a category. I'm just talking about as a whole. I mean, they want that instant gratification. And then once that comes, they are on to the next thing. That's not the way it was when I was coming up. I mean, we were so tickled and thrilled to be able to purchase our home when we did. And the ironic thing, we were 26 and 27 when we purchased this home that we're living in now. And Brent and Taylor, who is my daughter, they're 26 and 28. And they're purchasing their first home. They're going to sell the land and mobile home where they're living now. And move into this home and it's supposed to be closing. The loan's supposed to close between December the 3rd and the 17th. And we closed on our loan when we bought this home we moved in here December 28th. So it had to be right before Christmas that we closed on our loan. I don't know how long they'll give the couple that's living there, that's selling the house. I think you have to give them 30 days to get out of the house after you sell it. I think that's what it used to be when I was in the banking world. When I worked at the bank, I was in the compliance department. That's the department that regulates the bank on how they loan money. We had to make sure that they weren't discriminating against anybody when they went to loan money and other things that we had to keep up with. People deposited over $10,000 worth of cash. I can't tell you what all we had to regulate. But after 9/11 came, it was just awful. That is my neighbor on his motorcycle, and this guy rides this motorcycle every day, and it is so loud. And at 8:30 and at 9 at night, he revs that motor up right in front of our house because the stop sign's right here. And it's just like clockwork. And I'll look at my husband if he's here and I'll say, there he is. And then last night when I was trying to get my pain under control, he came by at 12. Here he comes. Here he comes. He just blew his horn. See how loud it is? Now you try to listen to that at 12 at night when you're trying to sleep. And our neighbor over here across the street from us, he has a baby that turned a year old in October. And he came by the other day to check on us because he always checks on me to make sure I'm okay. Um, Especially when my husband's working nights. There he comes. That's just annoying. I'm sorry. I must be getting old because when I was younger, stuff like that didn't bother me. But anyway, Derek, our neighbor, he has a baby that's turned a year old in October. Actually, no, September. And he was irritated because that sound was waking his baby up. And I can't blame him. I mean, you get a baby to sleep, you sure don't want that baby to wake up because you're all over again trying to. Let me get out of the sun. Oh, my wheelchair's charged to fully charged this evening, or whatever it is. I got my sleep pattern all messed up. I can't decide if it's morning or evening. Let me get in the shade. But anyway, the guy that just rode by on the motorcycle, his dad passed away about a month ago. His mom got sent to a nursing home, which he said that she wouldn't be coming back home. So, as far as I know, he'll get the house. And I guess he'll be living down there with whoever. He's not married, I don't think. He's been married. He has 2 kids, grown children. This yard is rough this morning, or is it just me? Goodness, I can't find a spot where I can get to stop and chit chat. Anyway, my son and daughter, my son, Lord have mercy, my mind is fogged today. My daughter and son-in-law, they're purchasing the home. My husband's plant caught on fire. What else is going on? It's a beautiful day here in Mississippi. I think it's supposed to be 81 or 82 today. And it's going to get cooler as the week goes on. My husband's not here right now. He don't go back to work until Thursday, and he'll work days. And he'll be on 7 days. He'll work 7 straight days. At least it won't be nights. And he's, like I said, he left and went hunting, but he come back in probably about an hour and a half ago, and now he's gone to move a stand and going to pick this up. I was just half listening to him. I was like, okay, whatever. That's the way I do during deer season. I'm like, nothing. He'll start talking to me about it, and I have this gift of being able to just tune it out. I know that might be wrong, but after 34 years of it, it just gets old. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but my son has a channel on that gaming channel where you can set up where you game live and all this stuff. So I was watching him this morning, and his intro for his channel is great. I'm gonna have to get with him because he knows how to put all the his pictures and music and all that to his channel. And I'm gonna have to talk to him about doing that for mine, or showing me how to do it, because I used to think that I was pretty smart, but doing all this editing and all that, I'm just so afraid I'm gonna upload something that's gonna be just stupid, just like people would say, what was she thinking when she did that? I guess that's why I won't step out and just add music or put something, an intro in on my page or whatever, is because I'm not sure of myself and I'm afraid it's just going to look so dumb. So I just won't do it. But I don't know. I'm going to have to step out sooner or later and do it. Well, daylight savings time's coming up. We'll have shorter days. It'll start getting dark at 5 o'clock, which I guess that's okay. But we'll be able to build fires in the fireplace, wear our winter clothes, won't have to deal with the heat, because I don't know if you all know, but the heat in Mississippi is awful. We have humidity like, oh, you just cannot believe. It's almost suffocating, the heat that we have, because of the humidity. It is awful. So we'll have to deal with that. There'll be some things I'll miss, with the summer being gone. And now that we're in fall, this is my favorite time, fall and winter. And a lot of people are like, how can someone's favorite season be winter? I don't know. I never dreamed it'd be mine, but I'm telling you, I love the winter time. Love, love, love it. I guess because I can get out more. I don't know. It's sort of like your taste buds. As you get older, your taste buds change, and you like certain foods when you're young, and then when you get older, you like other foods. It's not the same ones. I mean, I don't know if that happens to you, but that happens to me quite often. Which, as you can look at me and tell, I'm not a picky eater. But I just wanted to come on here today, guys, to let you all know that I was doing well. Physical therapy and occupational therapy are still coming by. I'm getting stronger. Like I said, last night wasn't a good night. I was in a lot of pain. That I was going to be uploading some interactive videos with my hubby, my kids, hopefully in the near future. Say a little prayer that I can figure out about this editing. And I know you all that edit are thinking, sweet Jesus, it's not that difficult. But I don't think that it's that difficult. I think that I'm just going to do something that's going to look crazy when it uploads. And once it's up there, I guess. So things are going pretty good right now. Everything's holding steady. So with that note, neighbors, please like, subscribe, and share my videos, because I want to get to 150 subs. That's my next goal, because when I do, I'm going to get me a GoPro or a iPhone 13 for a better camera and be able to hold, have more space to hold things on your phone. So if you all would share my video, I would appreciate it. Comment, dislike the video, whatever you need to do. I mean, live your own truth. Do what you need to do. And for now, neighbors and YouTube, bye-bye. See you later.